there, and welcome to my stream. My name is Mark Takeshi Ota, and I'm the voice of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, and I welcome you to this space in here, which is a wonderful space. I can see that I'm in Windibank, and there's some floating letters just behind me, and that is how we roll. We've got emojis and emotes even on the screen just floating about. And that is just how I like it, because that is just the reality I'm in. I'm a real human being that is in a virtual world of some sort. That is my life. That is the void that I exist in. And suddenly it became really dark. I don't know why. It was meant to be funny. And then we've got Poggy Pocket on the screen with all the emotes exploding. Whoa, look at that. Poggy Pocket, my wonderful, wonderful supporter. I appreciate all the gift subs, and I love how the screen just explodes with madness of emotes. Oh God, just coming out of all of that. Barrock Bean plushie is there. Wait, we've got this plushie, and this one. I don't know. Oops, I'm getting away from the mic. I need to get a different mic, I think, like that is more encompassing of a lot of other things, yeah. These little plushies I've got here, I don't got Baroque Bean, but Bean plushie. Hey, we got another first-time chat. Cyan Soph, how's it going? You're currently playing through the second game, and you're liking Ryunosuke more than Phoenix, to be honest. Well, we don't like playing favorites, but maybe a little bit. No, not too much, but maybe a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. I actually found out a fun fact the other day. Now I'm remembering the fun fact and not all the details, which will be not very helpful. But there was an actor who voiced Phoenix Wright, I think, in one of the games, who I actually once saw in a production of Eugene O'Neill's Long Day's Journey into Night in the West End that was absolutely stunning. And then I found out recently that he voiced my ancestor. So I saw him on stage before I think it was even before I went to drama school. And then now I'm like, voicing his ancestor, which is pretty damn cool. I forgot which actor that was, but as in what his actual name was. But we got another first-time chat as well, Tube Scoob. And also, I need to say hi to all the people that are not like first-timers. We like first-timers and we like not first-timers. So I'm gonna just go through here. We got Sheol in it. We got Trill Munch. What's going on? Baroque's wife, obviously. When your husband's around, you're around too. But we don't know if he's gonna be around today. Obviously, Poggy Pocket, Afterglow, and Pharaohs. We love the Afterglow. King of the Worms. We've got the King of the Worms. We got to play Worms as well with Mia at some point, don't we? Crow Grey, Tacitus, Light Bright, Reignite, El Carlin, a mod extraordinaire, of course, Arkamiflos, Marshall K. And we got, who else we got? Crash Panda number 5, Baloroth, Aline, which I think still was Eileen, wasn't it? And who else? What did I miss? Piano Gavin. And Nifty is in the chat. What's going on, Nifty, who is doing our beautiful emotes? Paradise, who is just now Paradise because I keep mispronouncing it otherwise. And a very weird creature in the house as well, Serene 1313. And we got a little emote bouncing on the screen as well. Who am I missing? Trill Munch, we did. Mykonox. Look, I'm going all the list down. All you beautiful people. How you all doing? Kitchen in the house as well. What's going on? How you doing? Okay. That was like a long how you doing, everyone. Eric Vale should play him if Sam isn't fit enough yet. Oh, I don't know who that is. But you've played Worms a couple of times. They're very fun. Yeah, that is. I mean, Worms is just old school, isn't it? We used to play that a lot. I think back in my LAN days. Opinions on Shomes? What do you mean? My opinions on Shomes? On Shomes for as a beanie or just in general? We love Shomes, right? He's a weirdo, but we love him. Phoenix's game voice is Sam Regal, who had to take a break. Oh, he had to check he had cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that. But who was the person? Like somebody else who also. I'm gonna quickly look it up. Phoenix Wright voice actors. Okay, who voiced them? In English. But there were other people. Sam Riegel, Eric Vale. It wasn't Eric. It wasn't Sam. It was in another one. Damn it! I should have found this out another way. Oh wait, I know how to find it out. I know how to find it out because I know how I came across it. See, now we're getting somewhere. I actually, and this is an excellent, excellent segue. The way I found out was because I looked up on Streamily other Ace Attorney actors who'd done stuff, and that's how I found out that this guy Trevor White is his name. Trevor White. He's voiced. I don't know which one he voiced when he voiced Phoenix Wright, but he voiced it in one of the games. And he was actually voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, that's what it must be. And the reason is because I have a stream next week on Sunday. We're going to do at 6 p.m. I'm going to do a Streamily signing, which is basically like when you go to conventions, but it's going to be streaming, you know? And I know that it costs money, so there's absolutely no pressure for anyone to have to buy something. But if you want, you know, you can. I have for Great Ace Attorney, because unfortunately I cannot use actual real art from the game, but I can use fan art that a guy. Was it a guy? Sorry, I actually didn't. A person. Neptune on Mars, who did this beautiful art of me, which includes balloons from the stream and is me looking like Ryunosuke, which I really love and I think is really beautiful. And so you can get one of those. Or if you're a fan of Wukong, there is Wukong art as well. So either way, and that's going to be next week on Sunday at 6 p.m. And I'm gonna do streaming. You can all join, of course, as well for that, to just hang out and chat. The Wukong one. So there's multiple Wukong ones. This is one of them, but there's a few others as well. Oh, this one is a little dusty, so I'm gonna dust that off. But I'm gonna do the Streamily signing, and then we can just all hang out and chat. And then after that, I'm gonna stream more Ace Attorney. So Great Ace Attorney, obviously. But again, like I said, absolutely no pressure. I'm happy for people to just watch and not like sub or something and just watch the ads. That also helps out. But if people want to print, that's also a cool thing, I think, and helps support me and helps support that I can do more of this, you know. But I also just enjoy doing it, you know. So I look forward to this stream to continue with the Great Ace Attorney. So absolutely no pressure on anyone to buy something. I'm not a hard sell. It's just what people like. If people like to, they can. Because, you know, I just enjoy being silly, having a pipe, not really smoking, and being stupid. And that is great fun. Or like doing puppets, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, it is unfortunately not that cheap. Not all of the money goes towards me, like some of it Streamily takes as well. But that is just how these things work. So absolutely no pressure. For example, what we also like doing is puppet shows, you know? Like unbelievable sights. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Nifty. Indescribable feeling. Na 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 na, believing on a magic carpet ride. Something like that. It's just Aladdin and Jasmine here dancing on a magic carpet, innit? Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Who are these people? Why are they watching us? And I don't know why we have such high voices. I don't know either. It just sort of happens because we are tiny and it changes our voices. We become like, woo! TGAA musical. That's right. If it stays there for a while, it will give you. Thank you. Like, yes. Anyway, like I said, not a hard sell, just if you feel like it. And that was me doing a lot of talking and not really looking at the chat. TGAA musical. maybe. What if it was like a TGAA musical and I did all the characters or something? Would I be able to come up with that? That would be a lot of work. Although, I don't know. I mean, I would need to actually do like the music and stuff like that. I can do the singing just about, but all the like composing and stuff like that, that's a lot of work, isn't it? I don't know if I've got the skill for that. You'd pay to see that. Oh, wait. Oh, now we got ideas flowing, right? I also had an idea. Isn't like the Sherlock Holmes novels are all out of copyright? So I thought maybe there's something to do with that. You know, did I say Sherlock Holmes? I mean the actual Sherlock Holmes, of course, is what I meant. But Elmo Asorio. That's right, King of Worms. We have Elmo Asorio. TGAA anime. Oh yeah, because there is an Ace Attorney anime, but they never made a great Ace Attorney anime. So maybe one day. Anyway, we are back and we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do another what escapades, because I like escapades. And I like working my way through that, and it's kind of like giving us more background info, isn't it? I also said kitchen, Colin. Noodle is also here. Did I say hi to Noodle? Did I skip you, Noodle? I am so sorry, and my heart is breaking. And just because of that, I'm gonna. Should I make a song for Noodle? What could be the song for Noodle? Because was Noodle the one who like had the first idea about Arnold's or something? Valley Girl or something. Valley Girl, and that's because Noodle is Noodle Valley, right? What's a Valley Girl song? I don't really know. I can't even come up with any songs now. My brain is completely blank. It's also because I have different music in my ear. That was me because... Oh, it was you because you're Californian. I'm sorry, Kitchen. I don't mean to... I'm doing everything wrong today. I should just go back offline again. Bye! No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna be better. I'm sorry, Kitchen. What are you saying, oh God, about, Colin? What do you mean? California. Oh my God. Maybe she should come back. Valley Girl. Oh my God. Who in the accolades is gonna be Valley Girl today? Oh my God. I went for breakfast with this guy, and he totally didn't pick up the bill. It was crazy. Oh my God. Wait, accolades? No, not accolades. I wanted escapades. Yes. Thank you, Kitchen. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm messing everything up. Please forgive me. I don't mean to. Okay. I've gone through this now. We've went on a journey here, didn't we? Make strong, hard Valley Girl. All right, very weird creature makes a very weird creature. Screaming doesn't make you get your way in life, Like sometimes you just... but I feel like because you scream now, I'm gonna do it. But strong. But we have other nifty also. Yeah, come on, everyone. No screaming. We all know capitalizing everything is screaming, and screaming shouldn't get your way. But now Capitan Kiasi also screams. For once, there is my husband. We got Valley. Oh dear, all. No screaming. Okay, how about this? We're gonna make a poll. Should Strongheart be Valley Girl or no? And if it makes Capitan Kiasi too sad, then we can give a little bit of non-Valley Girl if that ends up being the thing. But where's the poll? Does someone make it? I don't know how to. Oh, there we go. Strongheart Valley Girl. Come on now, everyone. Give us a vote. We need audience participation. I feel like it's going towards a strong yay. I'm so sorry, Capitan Kiasi. Don't be conflicted. Valley Girl is great. We love Valley Girl. I think it's going that way, isn't it? Go for the Valley Girl. He deserves it. He's fabulous, isn't he? Oh my God. So fabulous. Yeah. 26th February, 9:17 a.m. Oh, no, this is just the neutral. British Supreme Court. Lord Chief Justice's office. Ugh. Here we go again. Every time we visit here, the atmosphere in this place seems to get more and more of a bearing. Just think, we could be at home with Mr. Sholmes and Iris having a nice, cozy breakfast. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But we have a duty to report the outcome of the case, especially since we're guests here in Britain. So I'm afraid this visit couldn't have been avoided. I suppose not. But is there even anyone here? You could hear a pin drop in this place. It's too solemn for his own good. It is very quiet, isn't it? The only sound is the ticking of the great clock as it keeps perfect time. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay, that was the best of my beatbox now. No more. What was that, I wonder? The usual comforting sound of the clock seems to have been joined by a less comforting shuffling sound today. Tick tock, tick tock, tick. Ah! Huff, 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 huff. Huff, huff, huff. What's huffing? You're right. Something's disturbing the rhythmical ticking. It sounds rather like an unfit middle-aged man running from pillar to post, clumsily. Ooh, are you? What was Gregson again? Oh, you cool and unfit? Oh, he came running here, that's what it was. Oh, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? What am I? Isn't it flaming obvious? 58 seconds remaining, Inspector. God, you were trying so hard. We'll have to talk later. Sunshine. Is he saying that to Strongheart? Or to us? Oh, he's going for a run again, isn't he? Good morning, Lord Strongheart. Wow, he's really looking fiercely at his pocket watch today. And good morning to you. Business so early in the day? Yes. Well, I mean, Liu's getting really nervous in front of Valley Girl Strongheart, right? It's like, it's about the other day. We are to deliver our report, Lord Strongheart, as our dealings with Mr. Natsume are now over. Oh, yes, the little Japanese man. He's so cute. I've already cast my eyes over Van Zeke's report. Oh, he's coming running. I must say, the outcome surprised me. I thank you for a job well done. Well. You are too kind, my lord. It's not here. It's not there. And it's not over there either. Oh, where's you running to? Jeez. It's Yastes. Oh my God, Lord Chief Yastes. That is perfect. I love that. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what exactly is the inspector doing? He's been harrying around between the bookshelves, looking beside himself with worry. He's looking for a particular work, The Lion's Pride. Now, there's an all too familiar title. I'd heard it was a popular tale, so I obtained a copy from the rental library. However, it wasn't able to maintain my... That is sassy. However, it wasn't able to maintain my interest, so I soon cast it aside. I happened to notice a vacant spot on one of my shelves at the time. So I duly stowed the book there. Unfortunately, I no longer remember where it was. So ditzy. No, not there. Not here either. Come on, where are you lions hiding? The book is due back today, so I've asked Gregson to locate it for me while this investigative prowess. Inside 5 minutes.
I must say, I've never seen anyone working so hard to find something. He's like a man possessed.
I think he likes. I think Gregson likes our Lord Chiviastis.
Yes, that's because his month's salary is staked upon the outcome.
Oh my God, that is harsh. That is hard. I'm gonna put this camera down a little bit more of my face. Look at that. Oopsie. Here. Yeah, that's better.
At whose instigation?
Let me guess. This stony-faced Lord Yastis.
5 minutes, it's harsh, isn't it? And the 5-minute time limit, what's the significance of that? There is none. Just my vulgar, mischievous spirit showing itself, I'm afraid.
Oh, this is so fitting. This is so fitting.
By your own admission.
I can't. My feet are killing me.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 for balloons. 1. Time's up, Inspector.
Oh my God, is he going to lose all his income now?
Which means that next month you will work unpaid and have no days off.
Oh my God. No days off. Oh. Oh, poor Gregson. Poor Gregson. Okay, he just disappeared. Did he just die now? Is that it? He just died. There really are just so many books here. It's overwhelming.
For some, perhaps. I've purchased every book, new or old, on the subject of law from all over the globe. I'm so smart.
Wouldn't have believed it a few short decades ago. A place like this couldn't have existed.
What do you mean, Inspector?
When I was a lad, no one ever dreamed of buying books.
Oh, I see. Western books are such luxury items, I suppose, with their leather covers and fancy bindings.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
There was a tax on paper, see?
On paper?
Yeah, I mean, it was abolished about 30 years back now, but it used to be the case. There was a tax levied on any kind of paper. So obviously that meant most folks couldn't afford to buy books at all. He's pretty chill about losing all his money, isn't he?
Ah, so is that why places like the rental library you mentioned before came into existence, Lord Strongheart Yastis? Indeed. Vestiges of the paper tax system, you could say. The general public consider books as items for hire. London is home to the vast lending library of some 3.5 million books, and half of them are mine because I'm so smart. You couldn't hope to read all of that, even if you were reincarnated 10,000 times. Even I would choose to rent a book rather than purchase it if I knew I would read it infrequently. The subject of tax has actually surprised us already in the last few years. It came up in Mr. Natsume's trial. It seems that the window in his room was filled in due to some kind of window tax. That would be true. Unfortunately, the window tax was abolished here some 40 years ago.
Oh, no, fortunately. Fortunately. It's not unfortunate. It is fortunate.
Sadly, in the East End in particular, many windowless houses remain.
Yeah, in the East End, innit? It's a bit rough down there. Britain's always had a bit of a thing for taxing stuff. Whatever they can tax, they tax. Sugar, salt, tea, coffee, you name it.
candles, beards. Wait, sorry? What was that last one? Did you say beards? Oh no. Do I have to pay tax for me beard?
Yep, the beard tax. Never heard of it?
Never. Why should people have to pay money just because they let their facial hair grow? Anything, if they grow their facial hair, it's because they don't have money to cut it, right?
Not in my case, obviously. That's not the reason, at least. It's just laziness, basically. You may well ask. I suppose it's because it makes them look self-important. Whoa! Low blow, Gregson. Chill out now. I mean, you got a little lip muffler up there as well, don't you? The Naruhodos will have a strict family policy of no facial hair, I think.
You can relax. The beard tax was confined to the annals of history long ago.
Even so, it's clearly something I'm a silly boy. Even though so, it's clearly something the British really love. Paying taxes, I mean, I guess they do. Paying them? You've got that back to front, sunshine. Wait, did I mispronounce that? Is that not how you pronounce it? That is how you pronounce it, right? English is not my first language. If I get it wrong, it's because I'm a foreigner. That's why. Thank you. But you can't deny you've had a lot of funny taxes over the years. You'd never find anything like that in Japan. Would you, Mr. Sato?
In actual fact, I'm afraid to say that you would, Mr. Naruhodo.
What?
No. You don't mean, surely there's never been a window tax in Japan? No, but there have been similarly obscure taxes. For example, in the Edo period, there was a frontage tax. What was that? It was a tax not on windows, but on the entrance to properties. The larger a property's entrance was, the greater the tax that was levied on it. Even today, some mansions survive with extremely narrow entrances due to that old form of taxation. I had no idea.
So you Japanese are as twisted as us Brits.
But we never had a beard tax. I mean, that's really going a step too far.
I agree.
Well, no, that's true. I'm not aware of any taxes for beards, at least.
What do you mean, at least?
Well, rather than tax them, the shogunate did once prohibit them outright. The ruling class prohibited beards?
Google book, that's right. No, iPhone book. Google iPhone book.
It was called the Great Beard Prohibition. It was an Edo period edict.
But why did the powers that be want to ban beards? If they looked so good, right?
You wouldn't want to ban that.
Because it makes people look self-important.
Because it makes people look self-important. Just an idea. What's with him and railing against beards? He has mustache himself, doesn't he? It would seem that rulers in the East and West have had very similar ideas over the years.
The Great Beard Prohibition Chronicles. Adventure and shave.
There have been other unusual taxes in our history, even in our current Meiji period. There have? For example, though it was before either of us were born, there was a rabbit tax.
There was a tax on those adorable fluffy creatures. Like the one who makes mochi sweets on the moon? Oh, I don't know about that story. I guess this must be like a Japanese story. A rabbit makes mochi sweets on the moon. How cute.
Yes, and it was an extremely large tax too. The government demanded extraordinary sums of money.
This just gets stranger and stranger. What was the reason for that bizarre tax then?
Well, After Japan opened its doors to the world, there was an unprecedented rabbit boom in the Meiji capital. A boom? Yes. Keeping rabbits became hugely popular, and new species were traded at exorbitant prices. People were even swindled out of all their money for exotically colored rabbits. Like colored chicks, I suppose? Hard to imagine, though. Rabbits are so timid and quiet. Wouldn't have thought one could bankrupt you. So, in response to this worrying social vogue, the government imposed a rabbit tax. I suppose they couldn't just ignore the problem. And it worked, because the rabbit boom came to an abrupt end. 6 years later, the tax was abolished. Yeah. Well, I hate to say it about my own country, but Japan is strange. See, when he says it, it's okay, right? Like, but when like, you know, Barack says it, or Jim Jam says it, or something, you know, Jizzly bread, then that's a racism. Well, anyway, but there's more. After the rabbit tax was abolished then, of course, society reacted by launching straight into a second rabbit boom. Oh, dear. The government didn't think that one through, did they? Your ideas about the world are very much altered by the position you hold in society. If you are responsible for the running of the country, you will feel the need to raise revenue keenly. Like me, I have lots of revenue. Without stable taxation system, the whole country could go down the drain. I love how this like escapade is just all about tax, isn't it? Just all about tax. We're just learning about the tax code, you know. Well, yes, I suppose so. But some of these taxes, Oh, hey, Mix Match Magic. How's it going? Welcome in. That's precisely why ministers of state use their wiles to invent new and novel ways of taxing the public. I hate it. Oh my God, just let me have my money and like my clothes. It's crazy. I'm so fabulous. Novel ways. Spelling a mistake. Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, if you were one of my country's statesmen, me, a British statesman? Yes. What novel tax would you impose? Pray, give us something truly original. In start 5 seconds. Yeah. What? Think of something that everyone uses, Mr. Naruhodo, and really squeeze every penny of the population. Chips. Tax chips. That's quite the intense stare. I'm very glad Susato-san is in charge. Time is up. So, what's your answer? Oh my God, the rich. Yes, very good. Why did I say chips? Chips, you shouldn't tax. Maybe? Yes, how about air? An air tax, you say? I don't know what Strongman's opinion is on that. Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. A truly novel and fiendish idea. Well, everyone has to breathe, so while the population is inhaling air, my government is inhaling money. Oh my God, Ryunosuke! You're so evil! Why would you do that? Blimey, you are a tyrant at heart, eh? No, Ryunosuke! No! Imagine you're so poor you can't afford to breathe anymore. Fuck me, that's terrible. Somewhat radical solution to a country's revenue problems, but sadly, not an original one. No? You mean to say, someone's already done it? Surely not. You mean a tax on air has been imposed in the past? It was last century. The finance minister of our neighbor, France, proposed it. What? If I ever go for a visit, I am holding my breath. Oh man, what a way to like explore history. I think like if they came up with like more sort of like stories like this just to explain history to students and stuff like that, people would learn much. France, yes, France, come on. Anybody French in here that knows about this? Because this sounds crazy. Unsurprisingly, it was strongly opposed by the public and soon scrapped. The minister didn't last long either. Did somebody really? Oh, ni Rus. Okay, ni Rus. Explain to me. How did you know? Since you're French, you obviously must know exactly who that was, and you know all the details, right? Oh, look, I just realized my favorite jumper is the same color as our beautiful. Which way? This way. Susato. In it. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice color? Anyway. Oh dear. Although clearly that would have been an untenable situation. Oh, what's up, Crunchy Spandex? What an excellent name. Crunchy Spandex. No wonder the French speak like they can't take a breath. I don't know what you mean. Is that how they speak? Ah, alors, je ne parle pas français très bien. Ah, si les Russes parlent français, tu comprends qu'est-ce que je dis, mais mon français n'est pas... wait, how do I say? N'est pas beaucoup bien. Oh, shit. I lost it. Okay. Anyway, that was my French. I only basically said like, oh, since you're French, you understand what I'm saying, but what I say is not very good. So that's pretty much it. Oh, la planche, tu parles français aussi. Okay, we're not going to change it into a French stream now because that would be really hard. Anyway, we've got complete silence in the game. The public at large are a force to be reckoned with. Indeed. Don't I know it?
How about you, Inspector? What new tax would you impose?
Uh-oh, what is he coming up with now?
Let me see. My first thought is a tax on objections. I'm sorry. How very dare you? Been hearing it far too many of them recently in court. As a particular lawyer I have in mind as it happens. Oh, yeah? Why don't you say it out loud then? Come on. So I think an objection tax could be very handy.
Good to see you don't allow your personal feuds to influence your work in public office, huh? Huh? Monsieur Gregson? Unbelievable.
When he just puts his chips in his pockets, man, that's kind of nasty. It's a little nasty, I have to say, Mr. Gregson.
I reckon 5 pence for every objection raised would be about right.
Yeah, it's the most amusing proposal, Gregson.
The most unamusing proposal, my yes lord. All right, is that the end of Escapades? No, not quite yet.
Well then, I think it's your turn now.
Sorry? My turn for what? Is he going to make me search for the book now?
Why, what else? To locate my missing copy of The Lion's Pride, I need you to run. Run, Runo, run. It's one of the shelves in this room. Of that, I am certain. Now, I shall give you 10 minutes. And let's stake your student stipend on it. Fail to find the book, and you forfeit next month's payment.
Objection!
Your time starts now. Oh, and one more thing. I believe you just said the word objection. Yeah, it was a habit. Kindly leave your 5 pence over there before you begin combing the shelves. What, is that like an actual law now? This tax is gonna be the death of me.
What about my tax on breathing on you, huh? Why don't you give me the 5 pence right back? Thank you very much. 'Cause that's how we roll now. Okay. Wait, am I... Oh, so that was it. We don't actually have to look for it now. We don't actually have to miss it. Actually, I have to do it. Wait, who's leaving? Somebody will be missed? I missed it, but somebody's going. If you're going, then goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
that's the one. And we can't continue because then it goes back to the Escapades. We're going to this one, all right? We're ready to continue case number 5, are we? All right, lads, let's do it. Let's solve it.
He pays vampire tax, which totally exists. All right, what was the last?
Oh, hey, Aqua the Anomaly. Thanks for the follow. And we go.
Oh no! They're coming at me! Ah! Okay. That was our little animation. Love it. Love it.
Remember to examine the shovel. Which shovel? Which shovel? I don't see any shovel. Whatever do you mean? What shovel? What shovel?
I think this one. Is that what you meant?
All right then. Let's see what we can uncover.
Oi!
Does Gregson have now a higher voice than Iris?
Oi! What do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in here.
Oh, but we were hoping to investigate.
This is the crime scene, for Pete's sake. No touching.
What's the problem, Grexy? Runo's a lawyer. You know that.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship. Ever so sorry. The rules and regulation are a thorn in my side. Of course, if Mr. Naruhodo was to have been properly appointed by the accused, that'd be another matter.
The accused?
If you could show me some representation papers, I'd be only too happy to let you nose around.
Did you hear that, Runo? You need Ginny to sign some representation papers.
It looks like he's just going.
I'm Gregson.
It looks like presenting the detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. Why is Greggy a goblin? It's because Iris actually has like the deeper voice. So I needed to put Greggy up a little bit. You know? Oh, you like Iris's voice? Is it growing on people? Is it growing on people? Sometimes her voice gets high again. Sometimes, just when I feel like it's right. I think when like the emotional weight of the scene requires it, I give a more accurate voice, I think. But for the rest of it, I think this seems pretty good.
A new location has been added.
Wait, which one? What has been added? Baker Street consultant. Wait, I'm trying to go to prison, right? Well, we got the pawnbrokery. That's where we're at. Legal consultancy. I don't know. We're going to prison. Let's go to prison. Let's go to prison. Oh, office. Office. Oh, Lord Chief Justice's office. Oh, that's okay. But right first we go here. Legal. Oh, she doesn't want our legal representation. Okay, so we've already. So we gotta go to here. I'm trying to go to prison. What? Clipping what? What happened? What did I do wrong? I don't know what happened. Gotta go meet Susato Susie. Oh, okay. So my office. Oopsie. All right, well, we're here now. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow.
Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
How so?
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe it thinks the same about you. So everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements. I trust. Oh, who's speaking?
Yes, thank you very much.
I don't know if that was at all accurate.
There they are. Susato-san and Lord Strongheart. Are they having...
No, Susie is 16, so I'm not going to continue that. I keep forgetting.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Is he still going to be Valley Girl?
Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. He's so sassy, isn't he? No doubt you have much in preparation for your return to your homeland.
Oh, I missed the shovel argument? Oh. Can I not go back to it? I'm sorry.
Wait, what did he just say? Your return to your homeland? Susato-san! What's going on? And there she appears in front of me. Mr. Naruhodo? What was that all about? Mr. Naruhodo, thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's this all about? Why were you talking about Mrs. Sato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow?
Tomorrow? But what about Ginny's trial?
You mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear.
Okay, what's going on? What's going on?
Returning to our homeland. Miss Susato, what's all this about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue just as if... That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no.
Arnold, okay. Alright, but Balaroth, who gets to be Arnold? Who's being Arnold? You have to pick someone.
Oh no.
Professor Mikotoba?
If I may.
Yes, sorry?
You have to pick someone, Balaroth. You want you to be the only... No, you only get to pick one accent. Oh, okay. Oh, the only normal one is Ryu. Okay, so Susato. Susato, okay.
You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown.
This is an emotional Arnold. Emotional Arnold.
And it seems he grows weaker day by day.
I don't believe it. As you're aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Susato's departure as much as possible. Yes, absolutely.
No. I am so sad. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
I can't believe this is happening.
Emotional support, Arnold.
So, Gina's been charged. She'll have to appear in court. It's really upsetting to me. I need to break something. I go and do some biceps curls and I feel better.
Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow.
No, not even 24 hours later. That's crazy. No.
Gina, at the Lestrade... My brain is getting confused with all the different voices. The Lestrade girl in the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes? An all too conspicuous case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is without wasting time on these pen and open shut cases. Did I say pen? Open and shut.
It's not wasting time. Jenny would never do something like that.
Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes, Lord Yashard?
No, what was it? Chief Yastis.
In deference of your fine service to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now.
Oh, is that Iris?
Are you talking about me? Yeah, of course, Lord Strongheart.
criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all the untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. I'm not good at reading today, am I? We have far more serious matters with which to contend. Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
Yes, Inspector Gregson made similar remarks yesterday.
It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that. She can't take down the Lord of Chief Justice. She'll get in trouble. She'll get red or something. 3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me. I'm busy. I'm really busy. I'm important. Can't you tell? I'm Lord Chief Justice. I fucked it up. I'm Lord Chief Justice. That's what I meant to say. There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart. Yeah, Lord Chief Justice. That's what it is. I didn't come up with that. Somebody else came up with that in the chat. Beautiful chat came up with that. Thank you, chat. Which is... It's Miss Lestrande's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. Even his snapping is so sassy, isn't it? Timely suggestion. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sorry? The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Why is the girl still there? Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade, okay? You'll find her at the local prison. Huh? Yes, thank you. Now then, it's time. I was leaving. Good day to you. I'm out. Oh.
That was my strut. Oh, what is the thing where they do? They always point. I'm out. Huh. And you point at the thing and then you're going. Point here. What a day. So another streamer you're watching makes Van Ziek super sassy, and now I'm making Strongheart sassy. Well, we have Elmo Van Zieks, right? So he's not sassy. He's just like, I'm really upset. I throw my wine bottle all over the place. Gina charged with murder. Susato-san about to leave.
Come, Mr. Naruhodo, Iris. We must make haste if you want to leave. But, Susie, you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sato. That's a very pensive look.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer.
Dim, dim, dim.
Okay. Well, people said there's a cute, interaction if I look at suits. These giant suits of armor are still facing each other menacingly across the room.
I just can't understand why anyone would wear things like that in battle. They must be so heavy.
I expect you to invent some special lightweight suit if it was down to you, wouldn't you, Iris?
I think if it was me, I'd invent a world where people didn't need to
Fight each other in the first place.
Oh, that's so sweet, isn't it?
Iris, you're a champion. Well, what do you think? That was a model answer, wasn't it?
Oh, she didn't even mean it. She's 10, Ryunosuke, 10. And she's leading you around by the nose.
Ah, damn it. She was just playing with us.
Oh, I've always dreamt of sitting at a huge desk like that and looking important.
Why don't you try it then? Discreetly, of course.
All right, I will. Tell me how I look.
Does she appear there?
Well, Runo, what do you think?
A little too discreet. I can't even see you. So is there something else that's here that's fun? You can look at the pillars.
Oh my goodness. Just look at all these books.
Yes, there are books. There are books about the digital systems of all different Western nations.
Even for someone like me. It would take at least 10 days to read all of these.
Just 10 days.
Oh, I was only joking, Runo. I thought it would be fun to play up my genius.
It's scarily believable with you. That's the trouble.
All right. Time to go. Move.
Sheol, you have the stream on. You think it's Gregson. No, Gregson is gonna be sounding like this from now on. Something like that.
Wait, do we want to go to prison? Wait, but did you? I think we can still examine. We're gonna go to prison now. We're gonna go to prison. We're gonna get her to sign our stuff so that we can represent her in it. That's what we want. Come on now, Gina. Local prisoner, just sign our things and let us represent you. Come on, Gina.
Hello again. Can they not just take the bloody gun from her? Because this is just ridiculous. What are you lot here for now?
To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously.
I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't I?
Look, you can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you, alright?
Oh, is that it? That can't be it, right? No. I'm sure the girls can convince her, right? Even if I didn't.
Susato. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say.
What?
Huh? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Eh? Farewell? Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable.
Susie.
Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They've put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right. I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends, and they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. What? It's my fault? Yes. So I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Eh? Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You've told us that everyone lies. So, prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they are obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? Yeah, about the Magnus one. The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted. Runo sees through her. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah. You're right. Because in that trial, I lied like you wouldn't believe. Oh, welcome, Mew Mew Gadget. You love Magnus the goat, yeah? Will you tell us about it now? Come on then, tell us about it. Trial 2 months ago, tell us your lie. You want Barak to be in the game again so bad, Barak's wife? Well, I'm sure he'll turn up soon, won't he? Oh, will he? I don't know if he will be in this case. I don't actually know. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. Coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. McGilded was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of thing did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. I couldn't see a thing, and then... Oh. I heard that loud thud, like someone falling to the floor. And that's when Mr. McGilded discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had the cover's blood all over them. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. You had his blood on your hands. In other words, it was Gina that witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight. Then Mr. McGilded started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. Threatened you? How? He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I heard. And about what he's going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarper before the coppers showed up. Oh, he threatened her. Not surprised, innit? Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Come on then, you tell us. You said Mr. McGilded made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting on the floor, I let out a scream, see, couldn't help it. McGilded heard that and dragged me out by my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer who had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean... Yeah, that's it. One, what the day took off. I don't know what is this. The one what the day took off me at Windibanks. So the music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long. McGill spotted it straight away. He picked it up smartish and stuffed it inside in his inside pocket. I'm getting all stuck here with that. All that writing is a bit more difficult for me, innit? That Cockney writing, yeah. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. And the box trotter told me I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one.
Oh, no, wrong. I meant to... We just did this. Okay, we have to go through this now, because we just did it. I thought it would automatically jump to the next one, but it didn't. Ta 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 ta, we are going through it fast, because we have heard it all. And now what we heard.
Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably that was McGilded getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh, because I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. What? In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim. Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. I found book time. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. He was lying.
Who's surprised, eh?
But whenever I'm in the carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I always succumb to it.
Liar. Bloody liar.
And your own testimony, Gina, supported his. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. She lied. Pants on fire. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time, in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other. So, McGilded was lying as I suspected.
And then after what happened?
What's up, the ghost of media's past? Glad you caught one as well. Welcome. We're just in the middle of case number 5.
Gina's revealing her truth.
I knew it weren't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So, when the cab came to a stop, McGilda told me I died to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 coves from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yes,
Mr. Fairplay, I remember that dude, and Mr. First.
Right, and after they'd gone, McGilded asked the drivers to do him a favour. A favour? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. And for your troubles, let's see now. Aye, I'll give you 10 guineas. Nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, you got it. It was Windibank's. The coachie snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGilded opened the box under the seat and let me get out there. But now without conditions. I see. McGilded's conditions. What were McGilded's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more. Yeah. This is the most important thing. This is the most important thing, he said. Gosh, Gina's really good at her impression of McGilded, isn't she? I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all, Annie? At all? You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye. The fiend's taking me over a cord to deposit with a pawnbroker's hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. And I'll come fetch it from you later. Sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then, is that clear? Whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. And in case I might happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop. Windibank, so it is. And you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited and any old fiend could come along and buy it. Eh? But I ain't that kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me... Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers. Aye. They'll come asking you to take stand in court, to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What it is that you might say, and what it is that you won't. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far as from there as I could. He hid the pawnbroker, stick it in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So McGilded planned it. And coerced Gina into giving false testimony. Poor Gina. Poor Gina. I bet you're ready to string me up, eh? I lied. A big old courtroom. I told some caucus. But she's just a kid. The thing is, said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. Oh, poor Gina. What a wicked man. He knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was always just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilded would have, in a heartbeat, he could have had the lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. And then where would we have gone, eh? Nowhere. That's where. So I didn't have no choice. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, You can make amends by doing me a simple favor.
He's going to say to let her be her lawyer, innit?
A favor? What?
Yeah.
Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see. You what?
Early's having a big operation right now, Ginny.
Is it bad? Is he going to be all right? Sholmes, is he going to be all right? Right? That's why I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake as much as anything. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it? Something like that. Mr. Sato? Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here. Poor Gina. She didn't do anything wrong.
I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing. Poor Ginny. She seems so lonely. Ah, poor Ginny, innit? You love... Hey, Gate Rise, what's going on? You love how Iris's voice hasn't changed, even though everyone else's has.
Ryunosuke's voice hasn't changed, has it? Although, it was like my first impression, wasn't it? It was like my first impression was like, yeah, she's gonna have that voice. And I kind of stuck with it.
Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibank now.
Yes. And perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done here. Done there. That's right.
It's canon, indeed.
I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. Aww. Now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now, it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windibank. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Well, that's his problem, isn't it? To be continued. Oh, what perfect timing. We've got an ad incoming, like in literally a couple of seconds. I'll just give this a save. Yes. We'll save. Save complete. And let me just grab something. It's kind of cold in here. I'm going to grab something to be a little bit warmer. Just 2 seconds.
And I'm back.
I actually thought I've got something really cute that I could put on. This is a robe that my housemate has made for me. It's for our D&D sessions. Look at this. I'm all robed up now. Her robe is debuting on my
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
This is how I roll then. Yeah, robes. It's nice and warm also. So here we go. Anyway, where were we?
Continuing.
Thank you. Isn't it cool? She did a wonderful job. She made all of us robes, and they're like really like professionally made. Although I did pick the fabric myself, but she did a really good job with it. It's very talented.
Ah. 16th April. You'll need to get a robe for your D&D sessions. Oh my god, fire. Well, I don't know if she's actually like where are you based, Nifty? I don't know if she takes commissions. I think she might take commissions. I'm not sure. I can always ask. But robes are fun. Robes are fun. We like robes. Anyway, we're back at Windibanks. Now we can go back to that. You are in the UK, Nifty. Well, I can ask her, and I can check. I don't think it's like, because she's not like, she has been doing it for fun and kind of like increasing to the level of maybe doing it also for other people. And I think she has done a commission for someone else. So I can, I can check with her if you like. Anyway, Ryunosuke, here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Gregson. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? He's smug, isn't he? He's like, do you have a minute?
What is it now? You should go home and get some rest, eh?
Here you are, Grexy. Here are the representation papers.
Oh, boy. Your ladyship? Oh, how did you get it? I don't believe it. How the devil did you get this stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is. Yeah, very proud of you.
I can see you've been very busy in here as well. How about some tea? If you fall asleep, wake you. It's alright, if you need to sleep, you can sleep. Iris tells you sleep is healthy, so if you need to sleep, that's all good. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Oh, see, you need to have Iris's tea, Sheol, then you could, then you would be all good again.
Ah, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes. I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Would it be all right if we investigated the scene of the crime then? Yep. Well,
Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter.
all right. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina. Right. Well, I'll be getting back. It's Gregson.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working round the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently.
Oh, that must be what Lord Stronghand meant by far more serious matters before.
So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
Sunshine, shut up. Come on then, let us not waste any time. But we might waste a little time just investigating the spade, right? There's the article ledger here and Mr. Windibank's notes. And, what's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. Oh, look on the back. There's some writing.
Is there? Oh, show us, Susie, show us.
15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. The gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think... Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I
would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have to hand.
But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. I think so, too. Haven't we? Like, right here, right? Yeah, where did we get this from? I think it looks a little... I always thought the cats... Where did we get this picture from? Oh. Wait, is this the same one? I'm very confused. Wait, but why is there two of them now? So this one says 13th February. Okay. I don't know, one small box. Oh. Yeah, so this is for a box. So this photograph reprinted as a redemption ticket for an article that was 2 days prior to the incident on the omnibus, it would seem. So there's 2 tickets. Small box, it doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Perhaps it contains some valuable mementos? Okay. Presumably Mr. Singer never redeemed the article in question since he's still there. So isn't it possible boxes to... Ah. If it's something made, so we need to investigate that. Okay. Right. So we haven't, since this is new, we hadn't actually seen that before. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Very recently.
It's the same as the one Ginny. Oh, here it goes. Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that print. So if I would have just clicked a little bit further, I would have come to the conclusion of where.
Yeah, good brain.
I have a good brain. Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out.
All right.
Phrasing.
All right. Let the cogs turn. Sorry. Bad. I'm bad. Yes, they are exactly the same. No one clip that. I'm sorry. Let me just hydrate.
Iris. Good brain. Got the best brain. I've got it. These 2 photographs hide an amazing secret.
A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once.
You really want to know?
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. All of it. Okay, are you going to tell us? Pair of photographs? Come on. So, Iris, about these 2 photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these 2 identical prints?
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry?
If you look carefully, the 2 prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the 2 prints?
Oh, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
No, I don't.
This pair of photographs. It's meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
Ah, a stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Oh, yes. That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday. There it is. You see? There it is, just over there.
Oh, but the cross-eyed, so you just look at them cross-eyed. Is that what you do?
Yes, I can see exactly what you mean. Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
Well, actually. It's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
What? Really?
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
No, I've no idea.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. I, for one, simply have to know. All right, then. Tell us. Tell us. We need to know, Iris. Explain it to us.
Have you ever considered, Bruno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us?
Well, I just open them, and it works.
Well, the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Uh-huh.
2 eyes.
Shocking.
Sassy, Ryuno.
You try to closing just one at a time. I think you'll see straight away.
So should we all try it? Everyone, wherever you are in the world?
What you see with your left eye, and what you see with your right eye, are ever so slightly different. You'll get a different view with each eye. Yeah, if I look at that microphone, completely different with each eye. Clever.
Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly.
Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
Ah, my brain really is amazing. Yes, it is. I've got a great brain. It does so does so much without telling me, because I have a very good brain. It's cute how proud he is, isn't it? It's like, yes, my brain's amazing. I think I see. So the pair of photographs. His brain, good think, yes, consists of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right?
Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick.
It is an improvement. Sorry, my brain is such a disappointment.
Yeah.
So, if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints.
Yes, Ryuno. You're beginning to understand. Your brain is getting better by the minute.
And the stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that.
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really? How to view stereoscopic prints. No, I'm done with one glass of static. I need a refill. It's okay, because I got it right here. More static. Doop, 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 doop. And refill. Ta-da! Static. Oh, actually, this is today a more orangey color. I don't think it's actually working. Is it too orangey? Maybe I didn't put enough water in it. I don't think it's really working today, is it? Somehow the color isn't quite right. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope.
Static is too thick today. Maybe it's also, maybe I put the light a little bit different today. If it gets closer to the camera, it works. But you can't quite see through it, can you? A little bit. You can do, it works a little bit. But not as good as normally. Maybe it's also because it's a different glass. Actually, maybe that's also to do with it. Oh well. Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go. Susato-san really loves this kind of thing, doesn't she? Oh, you saw a mini stereoscope in an antique store and you would have bought it if it was for sale. Probably would have been expensive, wouldn't it? But that would be a fun little gadget, wouldn't it? I think I used to have the thing like when I was a kid, like plastic kind of, where you had like different images and I think that's the same thing, right? You just clicked it and then it would like move to a different image, and it had like a disc in there and it went from image to image. Maybe that's the same kind of concept, I think.
Anyway, you need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
Cross my eyes. I think I can. Oh, have you found it? Is that what it's called?
Watch me and see if you can copy. Way! Make your eyes do this.
All right, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm ready, but I'm gonna watch you do. There, how's that? And now me. Am I doing it? How's mine? The three of us. Maybe I should. Hold on. I'm gonna do some cooking here. Okay, it's just gonna be the three of us now. Okay. How's it look? Am I doing it? Am I doing it well? Oh, thank you. Back in the corner I go. Alrighty. There. Oh god, now I have a little bit of a headache.
Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Ryuno.
I just did it. Did you not? The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed. Why, what do you mean, what I've done? What have I done? I've done a cross-eyed. It's good.
All right, that's not enough practice.
That's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the prints. I've done a cross-eyed eye. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. Wait, is it... Do I still have to do it? Oh, wait. Is it working? I'm confused. You tried now, Ryuno. I'm just going to have to try it. Give it a try. Oh, I think I remember... Did I... Wait. Did the print... Oh, yeah. So it split into... Now the next step. Okay. Is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. Okay, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it. Wait. Is it... How close? Do I have to get closer to it? This is peak entertainment now, isn't it? I don't know if I'm getting it to work. The prints should slowly merge together. Until... Well, it was doing it for me. They form a new single image in the center.
Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now.
It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day. Oh, yes, I don't want to get a headache. No headache. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. That's cutting edge 3D technology right there, isn't it? It probably was... Well, was this game on a 3DS? I mean, it came out much later, right? So it might have been not 3DS. Okay, my turn. It's my turn now? Okay, should I try it again? Hold on. I'm gonna need to get closer for that. I don't know if I managed to make it work just disappeared for a moment there. But you can all try it on screen as well. Has anyone managed to get it done? Oh, what's up, the Prime J Vagan? The Prime Javagan? Imperial or Stormcloak, bro? What? I don't get it. I'm confused. What that means. But, oh yes, peek. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two... Yeah, yes, we've already done it. We've done it. We totally could do it. Oh, it's a Skyrim question. Oh, I don't get it. Imperial or Stormcloak, bro. I don't know this Skyrim reference, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream nonetheless. I'm sorry I didn't understand your first question. There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Okay, I got a bit of a headache now. This was really tough. Oh dear.
Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
Extraordinary indeed. Mykonox, you can do it. Took you until the third playthrough. Oh, that's funny. So, what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. Yes, exactly what we were just talking about, right?
No, some people find it easier than others. Well, that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky.
Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? Oh, there's one on the table. If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here, and then set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back, and... Okay, are we gonna... It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works. Okay. Well,
London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment.
they're all being silly while Sholmes is being operated on and Gina is alone in prison. Yeah, thanks for bringing the mood down, very weird creature. I'm joking. It's all good. I'm sorry. My brain is such a disappointment.
You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
Indeed, Runo. You got it.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them.
But I wonder... Oh, not very weird. Good. We're all good. We're all just joking. It's nothing. Nothing is ever serious until it is. But I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need.
Maybe this will indeed be pertinent at some point, I wonder.
Okay. Do we have more? No. Okay, we now it's time to examine. Do we actually get to examine this spade, or is it not something we get to do? The ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it and have a clear head if you ask me.
But clearly Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Very careful indeed.
Oh, I guess we don't get to investigate the spades anymore. I'm so sorry, guys. I screwed the pooch, didn't I? Let's speak to this gentleman. Police are scouring every inch of this place by the look of it.
Instructions from the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
Every article? But that's ridiculous amount of work, surely.
We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still, we'll be working through the night, that's for sure, and even then we'll barely be able to scratch the surface.
A crime in a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know, a crime in a pawnbroker's.
Very good, very good. I think we should go in the room. I think we're gonna go in the room and see what's in there.
Look at this pair of bobbies just doing their work, innit? It's the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gregsy said.
Oh no. Are we gonna go in? Are we just gonna chill out here now? Yes. And that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door.
Oh, scary. It's scary.
Someone put the gun into her hand. Mr. Windibank face down on the floor with Gina beside him. Oh, these shovels were never examinable. Only the ones in my office. Or these spades. I don't know.
As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course.
And we will.
Behind that door. That's the real scene of the crime. Mm-hmm. Ah, she's booking.
Don't worry. If there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Wait, so are we going in there? Oh, do we have to move in order to go in there? Ah, yes, we do. We have to go. We're gonna move.
We're gonna move into the storeroom now. We're gonna check out what's in there. A dead person that used to be. There's blood now on the floor. Somebody died and somebody got killed and somebody injured as well. We're gonna find the culprit. That is what we are for here.
This is like the rock musical version or something now.
Poor Iris, she's clammed up completely. Iris is bound to find this difficult. You're very welcome, Lightbright Reignite. Yeah. And nothing else matters but the results of this case.
Exactly. After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Okay. Oh, now Gregson turns up again. Ah! Yeah? So you just came to say, ah? That's it? That's it?
Wait, Inspector? Oh, no, days. What is it now, sunshine?
You took one look at me and tried to run away.
You think that Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defence lawyer, do you now, eh? Are you crazy now? That's ridiculous. I would never do that. I'm a very brave person. I like me chips like medium well. That's what I am, yes. I've never seen a ladyship looking like that before, was the thing. I didn't know what to say to her.
So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old. Silly Gregsy.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Aww. Yeah, why are we taking a 10-year-old to an actual crime scene? Like, there's a body outline on the floor and blood. Like, this is like proper traumatizing, isn't it? Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
You don't, trouble yourself, unduly, your ladyship, I mean, at least you're not dead, are you?
I don't think that went very well.
Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
All right, that went really well, didn't it?
And we have investigating to do ourselves. It's educational.
Keep in mind, this is a girl who has written countless murder mystery investigation stories about Sholmes. Yes, but writing them and being in action at an actual murder scene. I feel like if I was at a murder scene, it might traumatize me a little bit, and I'm not a 10-year-old girl. But maybe she's braver than me, maybe. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say. Oh, damn! Shots fired, Ryunosuke! Oh, Hurley. And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. The scene of the crime. Tell us. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Pshaw! You've got eyes, haven't you? Use them! It looks what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand? So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do you allow me to humbly explain? Last night, shortly after the hour of 9 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the crime scene. The one and only door to the storeroom was found locked off from the inside.
Why is he like so chipper in town? So it was locked from the inside.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing? Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thus wise. And next to the aforementioned body, we've discovered the vile gutter child.
What are you talking about, Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl was curled up on the floor, dead to the world.
She's still alive, you know? Yes. When I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
And I'm afraid to say she had the gun. She had the gun that was used in her hand.
No.
Presumably, it's the gun that's still down here on the floor now.
In her pocket. We found the key to the door as well.
What? The key to this storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector? Our gutter child indeed, Gina, is correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friends in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Somewhat sticky indeed. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. All right, what else about the operation do we know?
Rexy, do you know anything about Early? Is the operation finished? Is Early all right, is he?
The thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No, the operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Ooh, she's gonna beat him now. Out with it!
Yes, ma'am. They use something called, a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing, renders the whole body insensitive.
The whole body? Anesthetized? Is that even possible?
It means the, operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, so I hear. And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently.
Oh no. Oh my.
No one knows if the anaesthetic is still in his system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again.
Early.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I'll get the word to you.
What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. I'm not sure if that's how it is. All right, time to investigate the crime scene. Well, let's first look at the blood in the body. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line. Yes, very good. Very well observed. Oh, Mr. Windibank, he was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot once, through the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing.
All right, she's ready to... I may well be able to help with that. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, isn't there, Rune? Okay, so she is insane. She's fine. She's fine. She's like, yep, blood. Finally, this is my time to shine. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. Yeah, me too. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we're all different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. So, you need this. Oh, no. What is that scary-looking thing? Early and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Uh-oh. Oh, no. She's shooting us. Oh, no, she didn't shoot at us. It just looked like she shot at us. Right, so now we've got some blue blood. Oh, the colour of the blood stain has changed. There. Doesn't make sense now. Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. He's lying. He doesn't start to understand anything. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Okay. Yes. How wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change colour. So, you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great. So, whose blood are we looking at then? This must be Mr. Windibank's blood. Yes. This is where he was shot, so there can't be any question of that. This could turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we simply must make a note of it. The blood analysis has been entered into the court record. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. As long as I have a reagent left, sure. Okay, let's look at the gun. See what that has to say. This is a revolver. Well done, Runo. Well done. You've got such good brain. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life. Oh, hey, Joe Trio. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What's the matter, Susie? You and Runo look like you're about to fight. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with this yesterday, didn't we? Oh no. I don't remember how I spoke as Mr. Windibank. I shall have to take my own life.
This seems fitting, doesn't it? I don't remember if it was that, though.
It must be the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here.
What's up, Kazuma Sogi? Late to join? Late is only relative. Whatever time you think is time, then that's the time. That time is time. I've got a good brain.
That was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Mr. Windibank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he?
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from his revolver.
Right.
Okay. And then we get a box. Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked.
What is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in.
Oh. Iris's unpublished story. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this...
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once.
Yes.
Okay.
It was there. Iris's story was there.
Really? It was there? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes. I mean, of course I believed early when he said he deposited it here, but still, it's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well-hidden frown. Alright, Iris's manuscript has been entered into the court record. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them.
I can't believe how many there are.
Bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings. Look. Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Not sure about that. It's a crime scene. Or at least there would be if not for the chalk... thank you. For the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around.
Not much I can do about that, sunshine.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Anything else we can investigate? No. So this is it. We've investigated all we can in here. What about these? No. Okay, this seems to be all. We've spoken. All right. Let's see if there's anything else in the main shop. I mean, we've investigated this clock previously. Wait, oh, you got a spider, Balaroth? I might not be here when we get to Baroque's, because gotta leave the house to get food for my spider. Oh, is that why I saw something about spider? I mean, to each their own, right? I wouldn't have a pet spider myself, but if you like having one, then all the power to you.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
All right then, fine.
Oh. A little jumping spider.
So, but then I might like jump at you. I'm very happy for you, if you like it. Oh God, it wouldn't be for me. Okay.
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Grexy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Okay. Oh. Is there a new Bobby here? Is that what's going on? This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here.
Shh! Keep it down!
Oh, sorry.
There's a major clue just here. Really? Well, we must tell Grexy at once. But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here? What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over my shift.
Ah. They really have a tough time, the British police. And they got strange voices, too. Very strange.
That doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it?
No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. I guess we gotta look at the calendar then, don't we? Ah, look here! A clue!
A bullet?
Ah, yes. I don't see just a bullet hole, I see a bullet. Yeah, and I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. This broken and bloody calendar seems fine. It seems everything is normal. Oh, well, Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. I'm sorry. It's all there in The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, you know? Isn't that right, Iris? Ah. Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest?
Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime.
He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine this bullet.
Indeed. Well, we've got a little ad incoming in a minute. And it's good. I'm going to need to take a little wee break, so I'm just going to do that when the ad is there. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
Ah, this is where I come in.
Oh, right.
If the blood changes,
to the same color as the sample from the storeroom, then we know it's the same one. We'll know that it's Mr. Windibank's blood.
Exactly. Here we go then.
What color is it going to change to? Ooh, it's green. So it's someone else's color blood. It's completely different to the color that Mr. Windibank's blood turned in the analysis.
Just goes to show, things don't always go according to plan, do they?
No, indeed. Nevertheless, we must add this sample to the results of the other blood analysis. Very good. So we've added that. Okay. I don't know if the ad has come in or not, but I am going to take a wee break, and then I'll be right back. I still haven't changed the BRB thing. It's still Christmassy. I feel upset that I did not do that yet, but I shall find something soon. So just pretend it's still Christmas. Here we go. Boo! And I have returned. Oh, I was going to do a thing like this. Ta-ta! Ooh, my cloak. Doop, 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 doop.
We have been gone for a moment, but here we are back to the investigations.
Get it together, Sholmes. Oh, wait, Sholmes is getting operated on. I feel sorry for him. Well, we've already looked at this one, haven't we? I'm fairly sure this one was here yesterday as well. Oh, we've already done all of that, haven't we? Oh, here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh, yes, that's a folding stereoscope.
Well, we already done the stereoscopes. But for that, he used the great... Oh, well, we know. We've already done this, haven't we? Much simpler design. I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, what's up here? Another picture?
These shelves are where the pawnbrokers put articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example? Oh, hi, Pike's Pendragon 67. Welcome to your first time chat on our channel. I feel like there should be like a thing for that also. Maybe I should do that more in future. Balloons for first time chatters. Brrrr. And we had other first time chatters, and I didn't do that then, but maybe I'll do it now. Confetti, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome one, welcome all.
Well, sometimes you can find some real treasure amongst all the junk, you know. Some real treasure. Are you all right, Reno?
Oh, it's just, well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole. But when you pick out individual things, can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue.
That's exactly how pawnbrokers works. They're very clever.
Clever indeed. Okay. I think we've conversed about everything. We got to move somewhere else. I guess we can. Do we check on the hospital and see if Sholmes is better, or is that not going to be the case yet? No, he's still not here. Okay, so wait, we can just examine. No, he's not back. Okay. Is there anything here? Is there anything here that we don't know yet? No, I want to. What time is it? 7:15. I want to see if I can manage to make it to court, because I like court. I wanna be a lawyer, so I wanna be a lawyer. I can examine stuff here. Fine, we can examine some things, but we've examined a lot of stuff already, haven't we?
Just a little bit.
The shovel? We did the shovel already. You want to see it again? Come to think of it, I haven't seen you doing much writing recently, but there's paper already set up in the typewriter. I noticed it. I feel like we've done that already.
I'm a little bit stuck up for a new story idea, actually.
Well, you could consider using what happened to Mr. Natsume, perhaps.
Oh, yes. That's a fabulous idea. And a great title has just popped into my head as well. The Adventure of the Catty Man. How's that, Runo?
The Catty Man? That's what you call him, the Catty Man? What else we got? We got some tea. Your beautiful tea set is there on the table as usual. A cup of one of your special herbal blends always helps me to relax when I'm feeling the strain.
Poor Hurley. He hasn't had a drop of tea today. I wish I could take some to the hospital for him.
Aww. These are all mementos of Mr. Sholmes' past cases, I think. If he'd been involved in my case, I wonder if the beef steak from Le Carnival would be on display here.
Hurley says,
See that? I feel like I've read that before. What, how?
he tried to really hard to get the little fellow to stay on those shelves at first. But he had to give up in the end. Waggy just wouldn't keep still.
Yes, funny that. Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I wanna go to court. I want a lawyer. How do I get to court? I think I have to go. Don't I have to go? How do I get to court? Do I just go back to the Lord Chief Justice? I think I go here, don't I? No. No. Wait, how do I... Maybe my legal consultancy? I mean, do we do the shovel again? We've already done the shovel, haven't we? That spade has been in here since we started renting the place.
Runo, that's not a spade, it's a shovel.
Ah, you're a shoveler, are you? I had a feeling you'd pick me up on that.
Oh no. A pick is something else entirely.
Now I've dug myself into an even deeper hole. Very good, very good. Okay, no, there's not... Oh, this is really messy, isn't it? We've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already.
Early's desk is far worse, you know.
I'm sure if I try hard enough, I can make my desk as messy as Mr. Shams's.
I wonder.
You don't think I can?
Well, it takes a certain genius to reach that level of disorder, you know?
The path to true mess is long and arduous, it seems.
Billy!
What else is here?
Oh, this looks like a telegram.
It is, but you mustn't open it. Not under any circumstances.
All right, I won't.
He's carrying on Susato's wishes.
Now then, let's see.
Oh, she's speaking. No, what did I just say? You mustn't open it.
Don't worry, I won't. With this special concoction I've developed, I'll be able to see through the envelope without having to open it.
No, that's not allowed either.
Oh, I'm sure it's something important.
Little geniuses sure can be mischievous. Indeed they can. Oh, and we've got the... We were rather lucky to find that old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in there are doing rather well. And the anemones too. Anemones. Apparently, tanks like those were very popular in London.
Apparently tanks like those were very popular in London before I was born.
Oh, you mean they're not anymore?
I think people discovered it was too much effort to clean them out and changed the water all the time.
I can believe that. Prawns and anemones are fun for a while. Just for a while. Okay. I don't exactly know how to proceed. Do we go back to prison? And just tell her, yeah, we're ready to go to court? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Gina doesn't appear to be here. So maybe this is it. I believe she must be in questioning at the moment.
Oh, but wait a minute.
What is it, Iris?
Well, if you examine the senior carefully, there's another possibility, isn't it, there? Ginny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped.
Oh, my. Why would she do something like that? I accidentally clicked further. It would only make her situation worse. Do I want to hint? I think I'm okay. I feel like this is a progression now, isn't it?
Calm down, Runo. I was only joking, of course.
Oh. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction. Not quite. Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight of your words, the weight your words carry.
Oh dear. I'm sorry. I suppose the light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms.
Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would have just thrown his head back and guffawed. I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime.
Yes. Come along then, Reno. Come along, Susie.
Okay. Right. So we can only move out from here. Is there something else to examine here? What does it say when I look at this? It's already been 2 months that we've been taking lodgings here above Mr. Sholmes' office. Oh, hey, Naruhodo Delgado. I don't think I've seen your name pop up before today. How's it going? I still can't quite believe it. I never expected things would turn out like this.
When Early comes back home, let's have a big party.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it won't be long. Mr. Sholmes is very tough.
Yes.
If only we had an apple or another treat to give to the horsey. To the horsey. My housemate had a friend over today who had a beautiful little doggy come along. Such a pretty doggy. And she's like 6 years old, but still kind of excited like a puppy. And I was like, oh God, so cute. I want a puppy. Just a little puppy. Prison. Can I go back here? No, I don't know where to go. Is he done with it now, maybe? No, he's probably only going to be done after the case is finished, isn't he? Okay, I'm just going to go from one to the next. The prison we just went. Sholmes' suit. Is there something else there? No. Oh, someone said you want me to examine the blackboard again. I'll do that. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? Let's see. What does it say today? Ah, the Boscombe Valley mystery?
We visited a Boscombe Valley recently for a picnic, you see, but I forgot to bring the tea. So when Early became thirsty, he decided to drink from Boscombe Pool. He gave himself an awful tummy ache.
Yes, PSA, don't just drink water from, like, public places and stuff like that, you know?
Oh dear. Early sat there miserable as can be in that field of flowers after that. Just like when you saw him yesterday.
That really is an unsavory tale. Oh wait, I can examine the medicine again also. That's a charming little white shelf and full of charming little bottles too. But the contents of them aren't quite so charming, it seems.
I'm so close now. I've nearly developed a rainbow smoke grenade, you know? Nearly.
So you're still working on those colourful but fumey explosives, are you?
I tell you what, when I've perfected it, I'll fire the first shot at you, Ryuno.
What an honour. Yeah, quite an honour. Okay, so we've... Sholmes is... So we've just been here as well. There isn't anything else, is there? No, not here. Then we go Windibanks. I guess we get to Windibanks again? Get shot with the KB. The rainbow beam. For sure. Was there anything else here? Wait, we've already looked at that, right? Oh, oopsie. So we had to look back at it again. Green blood. It just seems wrong somehow.
Oh, they're all sorts of different colours. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know. Like I said, everyone's blood is different.
I wonder what color my blood would turn out. Actually, I don't want to know. Yeah, don't cut it out. Okay, so that is one thing we've missed, but then... Okay, we can just look at this one again. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. Okay. Hey, Sheol! Slash Leoxun. You're awake, definitely did not fall asleep. If you need to sleep, please sleep. Wait, what time is it? You're in the US, right? So you would be 8 hours back from me, or 5 or 6, depend. 8 hours back, I think, is PSD, isn't it? So a little lunch nap. Welcome back from your nap. We have totally progressed and are not at all confused by what's going on or unsure of what is next. Okay, can I... No, okay, I can't converse with him either. Should I present something to him? He's gonna go nuts if I present it.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Your ladyship's latest? Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles. Most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating. And I don't suppose. Would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time? Good question. I can't really remember. I see. Well, why would you, your ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation.
You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable. Oh, damn, that was a bit cold. Ryunosuke? Ouch.
You were looking to be arrested, sunshine.
I didn't mean it like that, and even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you? Okay. Blood samples. Okay, I can present this to him. Maybe that's what's going on. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this? Do you think?
We don't tend to share, sunshine. Not with the general public. In that case, Grexy, how about some herbal tea?
Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, lovely. Tar very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
You don't mind sharing that, then? Okay. So I'm already at the crime scene, so I don't... Inspector... Oh, oops, I accidentally... Oh, what do you make of this? Okay.
What do we have here? And redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is a ticket for McGilded's overcoat, the one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to,
Bruno's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket.
Oh, of course it isn't, of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
See, he always listens to her, never listens to me. What did I do, huh? Why don't you listen to me sometime, Gregsy? I'm the lawyer here, for the last 2 months at least.
Second one?
It seems that Mr. McGilded, in fact, had another article in storage here at Windibank. Oh, maybe that's the one we're trying to look for now, is it?
Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, good. Because he's ever so easy to talk to. There we go. We've got a new conversation option. That's what it is. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
Eh? You mean to tell me?
Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems.
I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examine it properly.
Yes, you really should have. That is your job.
Is it a golden ticket? Is it a golden ticket to this case?
We'll find out.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilder deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank. Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it?
Do you have any idea where it is, Gregsy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilder. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, suppose it could be.
Okay, music stopped. It seems something significant is about to happen.
Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes. They're all full of hope and expectation.
Oh yeah, look at that. Like, his eyes are so tiny in comparison, aren't they? The irises of his eyes are tiny.
It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles. I'll go barking.
This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector.
There's enough sauce from you, Sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind.
According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
So somebody could have bought it.
Oh, yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So the smallest box will no longer be in here then?
That's right.
It's been forfeited. Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once.
You're wasting your time.
Oh?
There are dozens of little boxes out there, hundreds even. We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilder's. That information's not written in the ledger.
Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure.
This is getting old. All right. Okay, so we've got something else to do now. We got to look for a little box. Let's see. Is there something that stands out as a little box? I mean, I feel like... Okay. Here we go. That looks like we've got something in it.
Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by their original owners are offered for sale.
If we shout Marco, maybe the box will say Polo back. Maybe we have to say Magnus and it goes,
McGilder?
Magnus?
McGilder?
That's all right. That's right. They've got a little piece. They've all got little price labels on them, but there are so many.
I wonder if the small box this ticket was for is still on the shelf somewhere. The box that McGilder deposited here just over 2 months ago.
Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed.
There are so many boxes. It could be any one of them.
Mr. Sholmes said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything more secure than a bank's vault. So perhaps this small box of Mr. McGilder's contains something of very great value.
Well, if that's the case, he probably have kept it locked.
So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all. Oh my god. Oh no! And now I'm gonna be knocked over.
That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
This takes me back. It's been some time since Usato-san last threw me. Yes, it was on a boat, wasn't it? On a boat. Okay, so I guess we could not. So we did not figure this out now. Okay. He's missing getting tossed. I doubt it. Okay. I feel like, is there something else we talk here? No. Something else to present? No. I don't think so. I don't really know where to go next now. Do we go back out here? And but there isn't anything else, is there? I feel like there would be somewhere something new must appear or something, you know? Isn't that how it often works? Like somewhere you've gone before and then, but there's a new situation of some sort. That's my understanding of this game. He's so touched after Kazuma died he yearns to be thrown. Oh, what's up here? We've not looked at that before.
I love clocks and their mechanisms, don't you? The way all the hundreds of pieces fit together and work as one to move the hands of a single timepiece.
Yes, I can imagine clocks are just your cup of tea.
When I was little, I used to dream of one day living inside a clock, you know.
Then you must be envious of the Lord Chief Justice having his office in a place like this, I suppose.
No, not really.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's a dream from when you're little. It'd be silly now, because I'm a grown-up, can't you tell?
Don't let Lord Strongheart hear you talking like that. Back to hospital. I just keep going back and forth now. If I don't figure it out after going now here, then I will. Oop, is there something on the wall? No. Then I will ask for some advice, or maybe if there's like a hint or something. Okay, I'm calling for Clippy. If you can give me a hint of where to, like, not an explicit piece, but maybe just like, hey, go over there. That'll get you to the next one. Because I have no idea. The hint is to read what Iris says in the selection screen. In the selection screen? Now this really is Mr. Sholmes' faithful performing partner. Selection screen, which one? This one? No. That's not a selection screen. Ah, as in when I pick a location. Oh, I didn't realize that. Now this really is Mr. Sholmes' faithful performing partner then. The Stradivar, the Strappy Scar, the Scrappy Farriers. No, it's no good. It's gone. The virtuoso's violin that he found in a pawnbroker's and managed to buy for next to nothing.
I hope Erdy gets well soon. I miss hearing his violin playing already.
Oh, Iris, I'm sure he will. Okay. So I heard you. I heard you, chat. Loud and clear. It's always a bit quiet when Hurley's not around. Okay, that is okay. Okay, there's a tip to each single one. This place is so much fun. I'm just itching to dismantle that clock. The hospital feels positively ancient. I hope Hurley is in good hands. Poor Ginny, we have to help her. It's always a bit quiet. And then, I love attic rooms, don't you? They're so exciting. This place feels different to normal today, for some reason. If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. Okay. So maybe I'll go here first, and then I'll also... I mean, it's different for some reason. There's nothing else I can investigate here, though. It's different because there was a crime here, obviously. But that's not good enough. So I need to... You might miss what people say. Double check my... Okay, I'll double check my evidence. Oh, is that why? Because I haven't looked... No. Haven't... This is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday. Yes. Having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilder 2 months earlier. Article deposited. One gentleman's overcoat. The other redemption link was in the pocket of that code. Yes. For a small box. Does that have anything to do with all this? I think so, but... No, that hasn't changed anything. Gains access. I, the undersigned, agree to legal representation by the lawyer named here under in regard to the following incident. Attorney-in-law Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Okay. Date of the trial, 17 April. 2 samples of blood. Okay. So this is unknown. Do we have any other blood? We don't have any other blood, do we? Oh, no, we do have blood. No, this is not blood. This is just a seal. This is not blood. Right? This is blood. Okay, I got it. Got it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. I have noticed. The red smear, you mean? Y'all are clever. Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? It does to me. I wondered if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case...
Yes, we need Iris. I have a very good brain. I am not sorry for my good brain because it's a good brain. Brain good.
We should show this to her before we forget. Okay, white cat photograph. Okay. Wait, so are we showing? Oh, we have to present it. That's what we do. We present it to her, then she can shoot her rays at it, and then we know. Present.
Use the brain, do the good thoughts with the good brain. Oh.
That looks like blood.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me.
Okay. Now I think I'm gonna. I didn't see it. I'm gonna just guess that it's green. Oh no, it's not. Ah shit. Look at that.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it?
We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue.
Why is it purple?
Although, it could be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point, yes. Well, this particular stain of blood... Oh,
You've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is?
Hold on a minute. So this was the... I'm gonna just... Whose blood? Because Gina said she picked... It would be... She had the blood because it was the guy who got stabbed, isn't it? Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction. So I think...
That's right. I think it's clear.
Iris? You know as well?
You first, Reno. Who do you think it belongs to?
Okay. All right, my good brain. Oh shit! Should I? I'm gonna just save because I'm scared. Oh, there was a time where I said like, oh, I'm a pro gamer. I don't need to save, and now I'm like, I'm scared. I think it should be the thrice-fired mason. The music went quiet. So, am I right? Thrice-fired mason? Oh,
You don't sound very sure of yourself, the way you tread off there.
well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice-fired, though. The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windibanks yesterday. I am suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time. So it's a smear of blood from that time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Pro gamers know when they need to save, just to be sure. Yes. You're absolutely right. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
I think like McGilded is one of the few voices that I remember so distinctly that I can like just kind of tap into it.
Yes, McGilded. He's such a distinct voice, didn't he?
It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint, this Mark. Right? It's fun, isn't it? Because he's just silly. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time anywhere on his body, from which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope? Yeah? I didn't just say like, oh, this blood must have been from a lion, because lions really like coats, and pawnbrokers, and hence this lion's blood must have come on this ticket. Something like that. That's what he would have come up with.
Very well. Let's make a note of this.
All right. So, blood analysis data has been updated. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, that was the last thing we needed.
I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap?
I doubt he set out to scare anyone.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Oh.
Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind.
I agree.
Don't you remember, Runo? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be a lawyer.
Really? Did I say that? Oh my god, what if Reno had this voice for like a little bit or something?
Yes.
Did I do that? I don't think I did. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we had better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again.
I don't think I did that. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Back to the prison.
Do you know Steve Naruhodo? Do you know Steve Naruhodo? I like it. It's the other version because there was a Stefan Urkel. There was a French version at some point. So this is the Japanese version. Do you know Steve Naruhodo? I like it. I like it very much. Thank you. All right. Local prison cell. Is she in there? She is back. Ah, Gina, good. You're back.
Oh, it was like a little bit of Arnold came out there for a moment.
Gina, can we represent you? We do very good. We will protect you. We swear. And we done lots of investigations.
This was in honor of Pike's Ben Dragon. I liked it. The police must have finished questioning her then.
Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful? Was it just awful?
Didn't bother me. Not even a little bit. None at all. Not a problem. Pish posh.
Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks. Oh, right. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. That I did it.
That's not.
Come on, Gina, believe in us.
Gina, we came to ask for your final decision.
Eh? What decision?
About tomorrow's trial.
Will you let me defend you or not?
I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right. I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Come on then, Gina. What we've uncovered. Come on, we'll tell her, and I'm sure she'll be fine. Don't give up, Gina, that's right. Let us be your lawyer. Okay, all right then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So, come on then, fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
You don't say.
We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime. I agree. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know why you broke into Windibanks that night. It looks like I'm gonna have to take some evidence that clearly reveals... I have to take some evidence and thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Okay. Wait, so I'll just do this one first, and then I'll present something to her. We already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow.
Nah, don't bother.
Ginny.
Rip him up and chuck him, would ya? Them representation papers or whatever they're called. His cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin.
So, what will you do in court tomorrow?
I'll be fine on my own.
I don't think you will be.
Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
This is one stubborn pickpocket.
Alright, so I guess we need to take some of this. Maybe it's the blood samples? It must be the blood samples, right? That's all I can think of. Because there was blood because of the shot. So we have blood from... Yeah, because there's different blood. That's the thing. There was another shot being fired in the pawnbroker, and there's blood from someone else on the wall. So I think that's significant. Here, Gina, look at this. Huh? No, Tom. I wasn't saying you could have it. Oh, weren't you? Well, when someone says I can't have stuff, it makes me want to see it. So you better hand it over now. No, I'm not giving it to you. Wait, what? So I guess it's not that. Okay. Oh, shit. I thought I had it now. Is it this one? Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windibanks, isn't it? One for that black overcoat that you're wearing now. What that? I don't know. They all look the same to me, those tickets. Surely not. Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it that would appear to be blood. Eh? Does that ring any bells? I don't know. It all looks the same to me, blood. And they all sound the same to me. These answers suspicious. Maybe I should... Oh, should I investigate this one also? I haven't really done that. The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me. I'm so sorry. Okay, no, there isn't anything else here. No. Okay, well, we've got this. Pawnbroker. Unknown. Why could I not... Why did Gina go into Windibanks? So maybe it was this one. We found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Ah? Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windibank showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like, with one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? Eh? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Ah! Why don't you tell us what happened, please? All right, yeah, this Baskerville story is the latest in Sholmes' adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's got to be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? She's lying. That's not why. She just wanted to help Iris out because Iris was afraid that Sholmes assaulted and it hurt her feelings. Yeah, Baroque's gonna be next stream. We just see if we can make it to the end of the investigations and get to court. But oh yes, at least £5,000. What? So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? What's up, Taisa? You're in Japan. Whoop whoop. Taisa's in Japan. Taisa's in Japan. How's it going? Hope you're having a lovely old time, innit? It would be really early there, isn't it? Isn't it like 4 in the morning or something? Maybe you're like really like chumbaloots for Taisa. Maybe you're like all jet lagged now. I hope you're all right. We're getting to the end of this jet lag. That's what I thought. Yeah. We're getting to the end of this little bit here, I think. Now, Jenny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I weren't going to sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the real reason why I was in the place. What? For Iris is sick. Isn't that right? See, that's what I said. 5 a.m. You slept since 8 p.m. yesterday. So, oh, very good. That's some good jet lag adjusting. We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it. Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before. That's right, they were talking about that. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet. Aww. Not all of them. Some grown-ups are nice, I think. I'm telling you, that mental script ain't at Windibanks.
Oh, wait, that's Gina. Oopsie. I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't at Windibank's. You'd soon see if you had a look.
If I'm honest, I've wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, what, Ginny? That was so sweet of you.
All right, all right. Tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. Reason for breaking in. Come on. We're looking into the final stretch here.
I'm hoping, I'm guessing. It could be like another half hour after this.
It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Shams was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Windibank's. It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris' lot ain't like mine. She's got a dad, only she can't see him. I reckon that's got to be harder. That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me anyway. Last night when I was listening to what you were saying.
Stories about Daddy.
I'm not saying that we get to the end of the case, but maybe at least to court? Or maybe there's more investigations after this. I don't know.
You mean they're not the adventures of the great detective?
Oh, did ads just pop up? I'm sorry. I actually snoozed them a few times.
But now they've finally wormed their way back in.
What do you mean? You want to go to court? Of course I want to go to court.
I want to get Gina out of
off. I want to get her off the charges. I didn't want to say bad innuendo, so I just tripped over my own words. I want to, I don't know what the words are. I want to make sure she gets, how do I say that in a non-innuendo way? I want to help her not to, what's the word? How do I say that in any other way? I want to help her get acquitted. Thank you, Alchemy Floss. Thank you very much. It's because I also posted a clip of Kazuma saying it the bad way, and then off the hook. That's good. I think Kazuma's innuendo has like kind of infected my brain. I just say it with the end and don't care like Kazuma. And maybe that's what I should do. The more I make it weird, the more it becomes weird, isn't it? Anyway, as so much as the adventures of a great gentleman and his trusty partner. Well, speaking of partner, innit?
Well, that's how I see it, yeah.
Oh, why did I do the Lovos? No, it was... I'm getting to the end of my concentration power, I think.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny.
Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we?
Look, give it a rest, will ya?
I hate this chummy nonsense. Gia, I hate it. Bloody hate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work, because...
Oh, I'm doing the deep voice.
I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work, because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarpa.
He's going to say, like, no, because friends don't leave friends alone. I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. What is that? Is that mud or blood? Are some very suspicious red stains.
What? What are you looking at me like that?
I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. I think this is going to be like another 5 years, isn't it? So now we do the blood samples, and now those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina, they're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet.
What?
I do want to know this though now. Like, I want to know. Blood, Mr. Naruhodo? Don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So, could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
Eh? Take it easy, Iris.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm gonna shoot.
All right, then. It happened.
Purple.
Thrice-fired Mason? Purple was thrice-fired Mason, right? Yeah. Which means his blood is all over the coat. But that's already, if it's McGilded's coat, he admitted to that, right? He admitted to helping. But it shouldn't get on his coat, so he must have done the stabbing, right? Oh my. What the? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in...
Oh, it's Iris. The whole coat is covered in blood.
Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Aha, yes. It was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
That's definitely not helped him up bloodstains. Yes, Mikonosks. I think you are right about that.
I knew it.
What? What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean?
It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed.
Oi! Someone explain what's going on. Stop telling half stories.
Okay. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
Now I ask you, sir, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
And the process got the blood all over your chest and everything. Yeah, don't think so. But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from Mr. McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. No. If that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over Miss McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I've tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. Mr. Naruhodo, that horrible case is solved at last, and I help the man walk free from the trial even, not tile. I said it wrong. Damn it. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen?
Bruno, Did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent? I believed, or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. A weapon. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. You mean Kazuma-sama?
It was him.
Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief.
Little puppet?
Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us. We can fight with everything we have for the case, for their cause. Well, maybe I can... Is it gonna work? Here we go. Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly.
Thank you.
Oh, you got a little hair on you. It's funny, Gina.
Cool. Sounds like in this empire, Japan, you come from, everyone must be soft. Well, come on. Look at the mess you got into believing in that bog trotter.
Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. I mean, sometimes that happens. You know, who hasn't been, like, in that situation where you accidentally help a murderer walk free? I mean, come on. We all know what that's like, right? It happens to the best of us. Well, at least you've learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Yes, everybody can relate to that kind of situation. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one. Get heard by no one.
Gina, may I ask you something?
What?
I'd just like to make absolutely sure.
What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? Come on, Gina. Come on now. Let me represent you. How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. Oh, come on now. Are you really sure that's what you want? Huh? I bet that's what he wants. No. I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Come on, just say yes. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I let everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Of course I can. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I can feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I wonder. Tricky. Should we just say can't trust her? Just leave it at that? Should we just be like, nah, you know what? Let's just leave her. I think she's done it. I think we just need to get out of here. You know, that criminal. I mean, who could trust her? That's just crazy. She definitely... Look, she looks like the way she's pulling her cap down like that. She looks kind of sus, I would say. Sus. Nah, just kidding. Of course we trust her. Jokes. Psych.
Look at those bloodstains on her coat. That's right. Gina, let me say it again. Please, allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial.
Eh? Are you half-baked?
Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth.
Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Did you hear all of what I sat before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trust me off, just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you in all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Naruhodo. Gina, I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. Eh? It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience, but I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. What do you expect me to say to that? Huh? We made her cry. We made Gina cry in a good way. She feels feelings. It's all right, Gina. We got you. It's okay. Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
You Eastern lot art now. Now, don't you do a racism now. I don't know what you are. I don't get ya. No, this isn't the racism. This is the positive, isn't it? Because we're so nice. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out all right in the end, I think. There we go. Ah! Whoever's hiding there? What? Oh, wait, does this continue now? Like, because I thought this would be I thought it would be like to be continued or something. Eavesdropping in the heights of Miss Susato? Wait, what's happening? Somebody's there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before? What? I think it's only a short scene. Okay, just a little. Fine. Blimey, you sharp, eh? Who's that? Oh, it's him.
I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts like the art of stealth I heard so much about.
If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
Gregsy.
Oh dear me, I'm most terribly sorry, Your Ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
How long have you been listening in on our conversation?
Good grief, listening in? No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, Your Ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute, not a moment earlier.
Maybe 10 minutes even.
That's all it is. Nothing at all.
After hours? Is it that late already? Oh gosh, we should go to bed then.
So then I humbly excuse myself now, Your Ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye-bye and bye.
That's a lot of farewells, and none of them the appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, well, I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will, well...
Emergency.
Lord Strongheart? Nothing. Forgot I said anything. Anyway, I'm off.
All right, Grexy, if you have to. But let's chat soon.
Delighted. Sure, can't wait. If you please, my pleasure.
That's a lot of pleasantries, and none of them sounded sincere.
All right.
Grexy's so funny. He says such silly things.
It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court.
I must attend the court clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. Sato. Hey. Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later.
Great.
And so, our investigation came to an end. Susato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san would be leaving. Leaving Great Britain and making her way back to Japan.
Okay. This, I think, there's a tiny bit more. Okay, fine. We'll do a tiny bit more. It's 8:24. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, just a tiny bit more. But then that's it. After this conversation, we're all going to bed.
Naruhodo-san, it's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our very eyes. Gina was arrested all in one day, all on the back of the news that her father has fallen ill and she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is, but so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm, and yet I seem unable to find the words to express any of them. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task.
Okay. This is a fair bit now, though, isn't it? This is like 3 different conversations. I think we're gonna do these conversations next time because we're already like half hour over what I was planning to. So wait. No, I'm gonna do this one. And we're gonna just with all our stuff here, you know, we got a coat on and we can just say like, hey, both me and Kazuma are very happy having worked with you. Wait, maybe we can go on eye level. But yeah, it's very sad that you're having to go back to Japan, but it'll be fine. We'll see you again, I'm sure. I'm sure we will. And same with all of y'all. I'm gonna just gonna be selfish and make myself big now. Boom! The little heart went right on ahead. And that was what a journey we've taken here, right? I don't know if this is the right vibe, but I feel like lasers anyway. Party on, party on. Boom! Balloons for a wonderful stream. Thank you, everyone, very much for sticking with me throughout all this.
I know I had a great time. I hope you did too. And like I'm so eager to get to court because I'm just like kind of I really like it when I'm like figuring things out in court and stuff like that. It's really fun. So oh no, thank you all. Oh, thank you for the cheers AIM listens to. I appreciate it. I'd like to be in court doing the investigations, right? So that's exactly where we'll get to next time. Oh, thanks for the follow, Pike Spence Drag. Whoa, there's so much that happens on the screen. So many emotes. I love it. Yeah, thank you all so very, very much. And I'm gonna do my next stream on Wednesday, and I'm gonna do some more Wukong. I don't know if you all enjoy those as well. You can join in, and then it's gonna be Thursday again, Great Ace Attorney, and then next week Sunday I'm gonna do, as I said at the beginning of it, I'm gonna do a Streamily signing, and then we're gonna continue with Great Ace Attorney. So I'm really looking forward to all of that, you know. So I appreciate all of you wonderful people. Like I really, like I said it many times before, but like so much fun when you're all coming in with the first time. Every time I've been doing this, there's people that talking to me for the first time and stuff and joining the chat, and that's been really fun. And it's I've not mentioned this properly before, but I've been mulling over doing a Discord server as well potentially, because sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm posting about what's going on Twitter, and I'm like, there's so much shit that is on Twitter on your feed always. I'm like, I don't really want to look at all of this all the time. So I don't know. Yeah, if you all are down for that or something, then you know it might be fun. But I'll have to chat to my mods as well and stuff, and sometimes it's fun to just, you know, kind of be able to mention stuff that happened on stream or something that I think because I've only been streaming for so short a time, and like getting too used to Twitch and everything, I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to like kind of do everything all at once, but starting to understand how it all works. So yeah, maybe I'll chat to me mods, to our wonderful Noodle and Tysa and El Carlin and Kitchen, and see what we do and how we do, and you know, if people like to do that, then that'd be cute. But I'll tell it all in due course, and you know, we can chat more shit on there and stuff, you know. But yeah, very excited to continue the streams, and it's been really great fun. So thank you all very much. Hearts to all of you. I hope you're all really well. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world right now, and in all kinds of different places. And I know I don't really talk about that much, because I think, you know, it's good to have respite from that sometimes, right? And just have a little bit of fun, enjoy in games, and you know, and that's what it's all about, right? So I love you all. More hearts, balloons, and some. Come on, we need balloons and confetti, and what? Wait, did we have confetti? I forget. But, oh no, balloons. And oh, look, the screen is going all wild with too many reactions. And it doesn't even know what to do anymore. Wow. Yeah. Definitely did not fall asleep again. All right. Much love. And, oh, wait, hold on. No, I keep forgetting every time. What, do we raid someone? Shit. Do we raid someone? I'm always like, oh, I should remember to raid someone. If there's like, we can raid someone big or someone small, or I don't know, are Jen and Aliona streaming today? Otherwise I can raid them. But if they're, oh, are they? All right, let's do that. They are. All right. So I'll raid. Wait, what is their actual channel name? It's Janet. Okay. Put your sticky note to remind it to raid. Okay, raid. Wait, was it Jen and Aliona? Okay. All right. So I can stop my stream and then we'll raid, but I'll see you all very soon. All right. Y'all take care. Bye.